database management systems, relational algebra notes, we are going to be looking at the select operation. So this is what it's going to look like right here. We have this like omega symbol, we have our selection condition inside of here, and then we have the relation. So this can see which table we want to query. There's going to be a filter, and this filter is going to only allow those tuples that satisfy the select condition to appear in our result. The result is going to be a subset of the tuples that make it through the filter. This arrow is going to be a symbol as an assignment operator. So whenever we see it, we're assigning something to something. Now there's two ways we can do something where we have multiple conditions. There's a commutative way, and then there's the cascade way. I personally prefer the cascade way just because of how it's written. But let's first look at the commutative way. So the commutative way, we have our omega, we have condition 1, and then if we have another condition, we have a parenthesis with an omega times our condition 2 and then an r inside. So you can think about this condition basically factoring in, multiplying inside of here. It's going to look like this. So this is going to take place in a last example that we're going to be going over in this video. We have a small example here. If we write this like this, it's also the same as this. Notice how the order does not matter. Or we can cascade it. A cascade select operation may be applied in any order, so there's no order to this one as well. And for a cascade, we have a small example. It's not going to look like this, but it's going to look like where we have this omega, and then we have our D and O is equal to 5, and then we have an and salary, and then this has to be greater than 30,000. So that's just the same example that we had up here. Just notice though that there's an and in between them. So inside of here, there should be ands inside of each one. This is the correct way down here. So we can write this as correct, not above. And that's how we would look at this. Now we can use this in some examples. So let's say we have this table right here. We want to retrieve all the employees in department 4. So we're going to make a subset. We're going to call it emp4. We're going to assign our omega, D, and O 4 because this is department number equals 4. That's the condition. And then we have our relationship, which is the employees. The employee 4, we can change that to whatever we want. That's just the output name. It's only going to go in if it passes our filter. So if we look at our department numbers, only the ones with department 4, they're going to be added in here. And I've omitted middle initial and the rest of them just for time-wise and makes it look nicer. But you would include all of these in here as well. This result is 3 tuples. The result is the subset of our tuples from here. Now we have another example. Let's say we have this omega, so we have something. We know that the department number must equal to 4, and the salary must be greater than 2,500. Or the department number equals to 5, and their salary is greater than 30,000. So we would go through here and we would do the same thing. Now, again, same example. We want to retrieve each female employee whose salary is greater than 30,000. So if it's not an or, it's an and we can cascade it, writing it like this. And then for this one, all we would do is we would just look at the sex and include the females, and then we would look at our salary and ensure it is above 30,000. If it's above 30,000, then they're going to be added to our subset. And that's going to be it for how we would look at our select operation. Next, we're going to be looking at the project operation.